Hi guys, thank you so much for checking out my video. I'm so excited to be telling you guys about this new line of cosmetics that I've never tried before until recently. It's called Dalton Cosmetics. It is actually another gift from the shopping channel, so I'm so lucky to have the opportunity to try these because it's something that I never would have picked up on my own, and I want to share this review with you, everyone. And I want to say right off the bat as a disclaimer, I don't always review all the products that I have been given, and I only review the products that I personally would have purchased with my own money, or that I think are worthwhile to share with everybody, because I think it's really important that I stay behind my reviews and things that are honestly things I would put on my skin and on my own face. So this is something I've tried out that I do really like and I want to share with everyone. This is a line called Dalton Cosmetics, as I've mentioned, and it is created by Dr. Doris Dalton. I'm not sure if you've heard of her. She actually was an American beauty queen, apparently, as says Google. And it's like a very natural looking makeup, everyday makeup, that is also good for your skin, provides great coverage, and yeah, so these are the two products I've tried out that the shopping channel sent me. So the first one is the Dalton Line and Crease Diffuser, which is a concealer, and I was actually super happy with this concealer, and I probably would pick this up again if I ever run out. Yeah, I got this one in a medium. It's a light medium color. I don't know if you can see it in this lighting. I have the worst lighting in my room, so I apologize. But this particular concealer is really great because it's a creamy consistency. It feels almost like a mousse on your skin, but I feel that it covers and has better, it's not as cakey in its finish. And it also comes with a concealer brush, which I'm actually really happy that I got this brush, because it's also great for cream shadows, I think, because of the consistency of the bristles. And it's very, very soft. So what I normally do is just dip it into the pot, and I dab it on to where the red spots are. So around my nose here, where I wear my glasses, I always get these red marks. And around underneath my eyes, when I get dark circles, because I haven't been sleeping very much. And around my nose right here, around the two corners, which have a tendency to get really red. This is actually a really great concealer, because it works great across the board in terms of any imperfection you want to cover. It's very buildable, the coverage, and it uses this new technology. I can't remember the exact term. I think it's called Dermaflex. It's like this hydrospheres. That's according to their website. Says that it's all like light reflective spheres, I guess, that helps improve the clarity of your skin, and it also works really great to cover fine lines, freckles, imperfections, age spots and bags underneath your eyes, and uneven skin tone. So it pretty much works all across the board. And like I said, it's really kind of a moussey texture. So because of that, it's really great and buildable, and it does not cake. For a mousse, like I've tried Maybelline mousse, like their blush makeup. I've tried their mousse foundation as well. And I find that sometimes looks cakey when my skin is a little drier. And this one I notice even when my skin is a little bit dry, it fills those lines in okay, and it doesn't actually cake on top of the skin. And I think that has to do with probably the age market for this particular product. It's probably geared to, ladies that are older than myself, and because of that, it works really well to actually settle into the fine lines and to smooth them out, versus kind of just for like it's not as dry in terms of the mousse texture, so it actually just kind of glides onto your skin better than it would than some like the Maybelline lines, which are probably geared for younger skins have like oilier skin, So I don't know if that makes sense, but I think this product would work really great for people with wrinkles, and I do think it works really great for anybody with red spots that they want to cover. It's very, very quick and easy to use this product because it just brush, dab. It's like painting your face. It's great. It's fun. Yeah, and I like it. I just really like this product. And I think it's also good for your skin as well, because it has a I believe it's like amino acids, and also it's moisturizing, so it's not as harsh on your skin if it is dry, as I've mentioned, which is really something I noticed because it's winter almost in Toronto, and it's getting chilly already, and I can feel it, and my skin feels tighter, and I've had to switch all my lotions and switch all my skincare products already. So just saying, heads up, probably looking for a good winter concealer. So this one's definitely something I'm going to be using more. And another disclaimer, I've been using this for just under a week or so. So I'm definitely going to keep using it. And normally I've been using this concealer, which I've mentioned before, the Conceal Effects, and I've been using this one instead of this now, simply because I like the application technique, just using this brush, and I noticed that it helps cover these particular spots a little bit better than just using my fingers sometimes. And the second product I got was Dalton Cosmetics, this Mirage blending powder. And it just, like, they advertise it as an airbrush in a jar, and I don't know if it would be as bold as that statement, but I really love this powder, and I think it's so finely milled. It's quite glides on beautifully on your skin, and I use it as a translucent powder versus as an all-over even coat, like as a powder foundation. I use it to set my makeup, and I think that changes the effect as well. So I would use it the same way as I apply a Bare Minerals or any mineral powder. It's a microfine blended powder, so you can notice it when you shake it out of the container. It is so finely milled. I don't know if you can see this, but it is so powdery. It literally just melts in your hand. If you like put it against your fingertips, it would just like melt in. See, like it wouldn't even crumble. Yeah, it looks kind of like some other kind of drug-like substances. And I'm also in the light medium, I believe. And this is a great powder because I really like how thinly like milled it is, and it just blends in. So it's very buildable coverage because it is so fine. And all you have to do is just kind of brush, blend, and you can build the coverage. And I only do one sweep over my foundation, simply because I am already wearing a foundation as a base underneath. But if you're just wearing this product alone, I definitely think you can get away with it just by using the concealer and this. If you keep reapplying, like you just, do one dab, swirl, do all your troubled areas and your areas of coverage, and then do another sweep over it, I think that you can definitely continue to get a very flawless finish. And I like that when you put it on, I don't notice any cakiness after, and it really helps matte down my skin as well. But it doesn't dry out my skin either because it is so finely milled. You can actually feel it kind of, I would say it's almost comparable to, the Dior show, not Dior show, but the Dior translucent powder that they have. And I think that it's very like almost hydrating in it is a very kind of like watery consistency, so it just blends on, and you can feel it in your skin, which is quite nice. And so what I do is it also came with this blending brush. I'm not crazy about this brush. I don't really use it often because of its shape, but I do love how soft the hairs are, and I like to use it if I'm in a really big hurry. So this is actually the Face Form brush. So what I normally do is I use my Kabuki brush. This is the Bare Minerals Kabuki brush, and I just dab the powder like this into the lid. I would do the exact same thing as I do with a regular translucent powder, and I like the finish of this more just because I'm using a foundation already, like I mentioned. And then I swirl it on in circular motions across all the troubled areas, anywhere I want to set my makeup. And I think that this brush works great if you're just going to, like do a loose coat as well. You swirl it into the cap, brush in across your skin, across your face, etc. I love how soft it feels, and high quality products, great color, great coverage, and I'm really happy I got sent these products, and I probably will keep using it. So that is that's my review on the line diffusing concealer and the Mirage blending powder. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope I didn't sound too much like raving about these particular products, but I think it's worth trying, and I hope you like it as much as I did. Thanks.